I know most of us are still trying to get our desserts down and everything, but we need to move this program along here. So, can everyone please stand? Bill Riggs, can you kindly lead us in the opening prayer, please, sir? Yes, sir. We're doing it. We're switching up. Well, you're gonna do another prayer. Okay. I got you. All right. How about Lynn Catulli? Lynn is our district governor. Can you please lead us in the pledge, sir?
Please face the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. Okay. We've already did a blessing, so we can be seated. No, I'm sorry. Do I hear a vote? Do a line song? Yeah! Line song. All right. Here's what I need that. Mr. Jimmy Ray. Jimmy Ray, can you lead us in the Lion song, please? No, sir, they are not. If you want to do the Lion song, just do it. Ready? Go.
The lion is the king of all the animals. So beware, his strength and courage ever are invincible. Anywhere, everywhere. But if you are his friend, by him you may defend. And that's why simple is the lion. Roar, lions, let your voice be heard. Roar, lions, pass along the word. Now we are here to stand for liberty, protect the spirit of democracy. We strive through intelligence to gain success in attainment of reign. To help the weak and hate the strong, to hold the right and fight the wrong. So roar, lions, roar.
Good afternoon, fellow Lions and guests. Welcome to St. Patrick's Day in the Savannah Lions Den. It is a great honor to be here with all of you today to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We'll kick things off here by introducing any guests we have. Any guest here that has been here for the very first time we'll introduce. So we'll start over here. Joe, yes?
Yes. I'd like to introduce Lynn Hadwin. Lynn is native Savannah, I believe. He's a realtor. Stand up here. He's been one of my mentors in the Rotary Club. And he's appropriately dressed today for the Grand Marshal, so I'm going to let him have the meal for nothing.
Okay, yes, next table, anybody over here? Anybody? Steve?
Arlene Halstead and Lee Kramer, friends.
Very
Ours.
Very nice. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, Timmy?
This table is Scotty and David Kennedy's guests, but they're friends of mine too. Mr. and Mrs. Dean Smith from Dean is at the Cathedral and is Benedictine, so he's a guest of theirs in New City.
All right, guests, how about the table back here? Anybody? Any guests back here? New guests? Is that it? Okay, Dean, yes.
I've got Brian Council with me for certainly Home Alone.
Brian, okay. Welcome, sir. Wonderful. So just real quick here, we're going to call upon Steve Thompson. He's going to give a special presentation here at the moment. Right here.
Every year, our biggest project we have for the Lions Club is our Christmas tree project. And we have a lot of things that's really hard to do with that project. One of the main things is setting up the lot. We have to dig over 120 holes and about 3 feet deep. We build fence and all those kind of things. We used to do it with post hole diggers, 2-man augers, and frankly, we've gotten too old to do that. We've gotten too big with the tree lot to do it. And a few years ago, we were introduced to Bobcat of Savannah, and they donate a Bobcat with an auger for us to go out there and do this. And we do it within about 2 hours, so it used to take 8 to 10 hours. So I would like to ask Brent Martin to come up.
All right, Brandon.
Brent has done this for a number of years. All he says is when you need it there, buddy, and he has it there for us and takes care of us every year. We certainly appreciate all of his efforts. Bobcat of Savannah.
Okay. To make our welcomes complete, we now turn our attention to our special guest, Graham Marshall, his aides and his staff. So, Michael Aloysius Kinney was born August 9, 1958 in Savannah to Nick S. Kinney Jr. and Phyllis Edna Steves Kinney. Both Nick and Edna were raised in the Old Fort Irish section of Savannah. Nick volunteered for the U.S. Navy as the United States entered World War II. He was well known in Savannah's business and political circles and honorably served as Grand Marshal in 1978. Edna's father, Philip Steves, an officer of the Savannah Police Department, was killed in the line of duty in 1922. Mike is the youngest of 6 siblings. Mike and Laura Brown Kinney, communicants of St. Peter the Apostle Catholic Church, were married at the Cathedral of St. John Baptist Catholic Church on April 25, 1981. They are blessed with 4 children. Laura's grandfather, Festus Ryan, honorably served as Grand Marshal in 1974. Mike is also the grandnephew of Florence Martis, a 1868 to 1943. The Waving Girl, who lived in Elba Island with her brother George, 1861 to 1940. The Cockspur Islands Lighthouse Keeper. The Waving Girl Memorial Statue was erected on River Street in 1972, featuring Mike's Aunt Florence and one of her collie dogs. Mike has been an active member of the St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee since 1976. He has served on the Executive Committee from 2007 to 2017. He dedicated 25 years to the adjutant staff and served as adjutant for the 2012 and 2013 St. Patrick's Day Parades. He is a 40-year member of Knight of Columbus 631, serving as Grand Knight in 1989, and is a 4th degree Knight in the Immaculate Conception Assembly 173. Mike is a charter member of the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick and served as president in 1989. Other active memberships include the Catholic War Veterans, the Irish Heritage Society, the Shenanigans Society, and the Police Emerald Society. Additionally, Mike, Laura, and Robert are the owners of Mike Kinney Roofing Company and are the 3rd and 4th generations to provide this service to Savannah. Fellow Lions and guests, please extend a warm Lions welcome to the 2018 St. Patrick's Day Grand Marshal, Michael Aloysius Kinney.
Pleasure to be with you here today. It was great to see all the lovely ladies dressed so well. My favorite time of the year, fantastic day attire. Sorry about being late today, but my son Robert and I had to address a truck issue on my truck. That's how we roll. Yeah. I'd like to introduce my aides with me today, and I guess I'll start with introducing our Vice Chairman, Bob Edgerly. My son, Robert Kinney. Jerry Cunahan. Mike Bolton. Honorary special aides also Tom Bolton, Jay White, Richard Bird, Joe Mark Walter, dear friend, Jimmy Ray. Didn't make the list, Jimmy, but I saw you out. Your Lions Club of Savannah will soon be celebrating this 100th year. I understand it's 95 now. What a fantastic milestone that is. The assistance that you provide to improve the sight of so many people have provided countless opportunities to better their lives. These opportunities enable children to improve their education and to also lead to their education, which would also again lead to their employment and independency as a person. People love to participate in your fundraisers. We know by the very great list of members that you have that these fundraisers are good, righteous events, and the proceeds will be distributed to enhance people's lives. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is important to me and many of my friends here today, is what we do does change lives. Your charity, ladies and gentlemen, are second to none. And that really speaks a lot for your organization. I'm impressed with the Lions Club song. I never heard that. Got Jimmy Ray to stand up and sing. I kind of heard a little bit, but the lyrics were fantastic. Therefore, I know I need to be short here, so thank you for the invitation today. And I would like to leave you with this prayer of St. Patrick. It's written on the back of my sash. Very deep. The strength of God pilot us. The wisdom of God instruct us. The hand of God protect us. And the word of God direct us. God bless the United States of America. God bless the Lions Club. And God bless the Savannah Irish. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for that, Mike. This is a very exciting time for you, for sure.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir. Mr. Timmons.
may I have the floor a second, please, sir?
You sure can.
If we can get our newly elected Grand Marshal to stand back up. And if you will, please introduce our chaplain that we so highly overlooked there.
You know, you gotta sit up sometimes. I'll never take a fall. This is last week. I ain't taking a fall for nothing. Barbara Adams, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, brother Anthony.
Very good. So, I must apologize for this ahead of time, for the next segment. But, and it's been a long-standing tradition in the St. Patrick's Lions Luncheon to introduce, wait a second, this can't be right. Steve Thompson, our tail twister. That's different.
Let me just say, I'm not John McKenna. If I were, I was going to wear John's leprechaun outfit, but it was like wearing shorts, and the hat came down over my ears, so I couldn't do that. So John has done this tail twisting for 28 years in a row. He had knee surgery last week, and he had therapy today at 11:30. He has called me 3 or 4 times. I got a text from him a minute ago. His thing's going all right. He wrote out the script. I've got, if I can't read this, he wrote all of this out while he was laying down with a swollen knee. So he did the whole script. He's here in part, I can tell you. And I'm just a temporary stand-in for this. So I apologize for me, but John will be back next year full strength. All right. Well, this is what we call the extraction portion of the club. And how this works, I ask a question and you give me the exact answer. And if you give me the exact answer, it doesn't cost you anything.
Yes.
If you don't, it costs you $1. Everything's green today. No change. $1. St. Patrick's Day. So that's how this works. And we wanted to start out with somebody that maybe new, that maybe not well known in Savannah. Jimmy Ray? In the U.S., where is the town of St. Patrick's located? It's either in California, Missouri, Alaska, or Tennessee.
Missouri.
That's exactly right. What is the population in Missouri?
$1.
$1. Okay. Good call, Jimmy. Adam Lee.
I should have had the next room.
How many Dublins are there in the United States? And I'm going to give you a hint. It's somewhere between 1 and 23.
Oh, good. Let's go with 11.
That's pretty close, but not close enough. It's 13. That's only 2 off, but that's $1. Chuck Grau.
Blue.
He was our president one time. Most of y'all don't know him, but anyway. He comes every now and again. He's always in court, right? He's an attorney. He's been bad. Okay, Chuck.
Blue. That was always the answer.
Savannah has the second largest St. Patrick's parade in the United States. Tell me how many St. Patrick's parades are there in the United States? And it's somewhere, give me a range between 50 and 175.
93.
No, you're a little off. It's 125.
Okay.
That's only $1. I know you got it. Whoa. Dropped everything. Start over. Let me tell a little joke. This is one of John's jokes.
So it's just fun.
A little Irish wit. O'Brien's son said to his dad, "The Bible says if you don't let me have a car, you hate me." And O'Brien says, "Where does it say that in the Bible?" And his son says, Proverbs 13:23. He that spareth the rod hateth the son. Hot rod. I know a lot of you ladies go like that. All right, I already got you. Let's see. Betty Hurd. Where was Irish coffee invented? Don't drop your money in just yet. Well, let me give you some hints. San Francisco, New York, Boston, Dublin, Ireland. Well, no, it wasn't in any of those. It was actually in Buena Vista in a bar. So those were just hints. That wasn't the right answer. Heather.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
All right. How many players are on a Gaelic football team? I don't have my glasses. Gaelic football team. Well, a Gaelic football team, it would be any. Are there 4, 15, 12, or 10?
10.
No, there's actually 15. Susan. No, that's okay. Okay, how many on a Gaelic football team? How many periods are in a Gaelic football team? What is the time range for a period?
30 seconds or 30 minutes.
No, it's actually 40 minutes. You're pretty close. You're 4 and 30. But not close enough. Edwina, did I wake you up? What famous boxer began, if I can read John's writing here, began his studies in Boston College and left and went to be a plumber and
lost his job because he broke the jaw of his boss? Was it Jack Dempsey, John L. Sullivan, Gene Tumley, or Jack Dempsey? Jack Dempsey or John L. Sullivan?
Sullivan.
Sullivan. Okay, what was his boss's name?
George
Dean, how are you?
Good, sir.
What was the first country to receive Ireland's independence? Was it England, France, United States, or Australia? What's that?
England?
No, it was the United States. And if I'm wrong on some of these, I'm always right. That's right. Okay. You know, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Lynn Catulli. What native of Kilkenny just designed the White House? Was it Frank Lloyd Wright, James Hoban, James Kelly, or Louis Sullivan?
James Kelly.
What'd you say, James Kelly? No, that's not right. James Hoban. Y'all didn't know that, huh? All right, I meant to tell y'all that this is the list that John uses every year. I'm gonna make copies of this and we'll be selling $5 at the back for next year. Because he does the same thing every year. Alicia. Who founded Trinity College, a major university in Dublin, Ireland? Was it Walter Raleigh, Edmund Spencer, William Shakespeare, or Queen Elizabeth I? No, it's Queen Elizabeth I. Anybody venture to tell me what year? Long time ago. 1572. All right. Come in. Yeah. Hey. No, Faye? Yeah. What Irish-American boxer held the world's heavyweight championship from 1919 to 1926? Jack Dempsey, John L. Sullivan, Jack Dolan? No, it was Dempsey. Steve Belmont. How many men of Irish ancestry signed the Declaration of Independence? Was it 0, 12, 9, or 2? 9. That's exactly right. What were their ages? Okay. Sandy.
Yes, sir.
How many U.S. presidents have all or part Irish ancestry? I'll give you, I think, a range, 0 to 25.
24.
It was actually 17.
17, I'll shoot Dilly.
Paul.
Yes, sir.
The first St. Patrick's Day parade was held during the American Revolution in what city? And I'll give you some cities. Boston?
Boston.
New York? New York? You want to get Boston?
Boston. No further.
Well, go ahead and put $1 in if you want to hear it. Oh, you want to know the answer?
No, what do you?
Well, it cost $2. It's New York. Helen, you thought I was going to leave you alone, didn't I? The Irish flag has 3 colors, green, white, and orange. When was the color adopted as the official flag? What year? And I'll give you a hint. 1915 and 1945. 1937. That was pretty good. All right. Scott.
Yes.
Present, huh? St. Patrick was taken from his family home and by Irish raiders, and he was brought to Ireland to work at a job. In this job, what occupation is this job? It was either ministry, or shepherd, shoemaker, or a stone cutter.
Stone cutter.
No, he was a shepherd. Diane. St. Patrick was not really Irish at all. True or false?
True.
Okay. What was he?
Welsh.
Well, he was his father was Italian and his mother was Scot. From Scotland. All right, we keep going here. I get somebody that knows an answer. Roger.
Yeah, that makes him Welsh.
I'm not going to get that. Roger, what is the oldest form of Irish dance music? Now, if you don't know the answer, you can just demonstrate it.
Fowler.
That's good jigging. The waltz. Well, you want to demonstrate the waltz just for fun? Barbara Allen, where are you, Barbara?
Right here.
There you are. What state in the United States is approximately the size of Ireland?
Rhode Island.
Maine. You're close up there. It's Maine. Like north to south, 302 miles. Kurt.
Yes, sir. Did you tell me the wrong answer?
What was the shillelagh originally used for?
Shepherding, maybe? Sheep in the head?
Not what I got, but according to John, it was to teach Irish sword fighting when they were not permitted to use a sword. I'm telling you, you need to write this stuff down. We'll use it again next year. Joe, how are you? Okay, what 3 colors are used on all Irish lighthouses? White, black, and red. If you can tell me the width of them, I'll charge it off. Where's Will? You don't have to stand up, Will. I know it's hard for you. Let's see. May not have another question here. Okay, I got. Oh, no, wait. I'm just kidding here. What percentage of the Irish population have red hair?
9%.
Well, that's pretty close. It's actually 4%. A lot less than you would think. All right, let me ask you this. How many lions here today did not get to participate in the tail twisting? If you would stand up.
Right.
It's gonna cost you
All right, we want everybody to participate, so just drop $1 in.
$1. I knew that was coming.
It'll be done.
You had to know that was coming.
We'll all be glad to see John back, but if you would everybody look at that camera back there and say, "Get well soon, John." We're recording this for him.
Where you at, Joe? I gotta give mine to you. Good job.
The leprechauns did well.
Well, speaking of leprechauns, see, he looked at me and he said, "Well, your name's Timothy Patrick Kelly. You most certainly have Irish descendants." I said, "Yes, sir. I have a lot of Kelly family in Savannah who's been on the adjuncts, who's been on the trade committee and such." Anywhere. I know this is different from previous years, so. Okay, Bernadette. So, with that being said, the leprechaun says, "Well, I can't let you go without me having you convey a message to everybody here today." So, Steve, this was typed out. He typed it out for me. But let's see. The daughter of a very wealthy farmer fell in love with Pat Doolin, a poor working chap, and they decided to get married. She brought Pat to her father's big house to break the news to him. The father was indignant. He shouted at Doolin, "How do you think that you can keep my daughter in the luxury to which she has been accustomed?" Doolin said, "Well, I've been thinking about that, and I thought that the best thing for me to do would be to move in here." So, thank you. That was channeled through me by the leprechaun.
Tell us when you finish the show. So we know when to laugh.
So we have these ladies getting ready to entertain us, I think. These ladies are known as the SBA Saints. So we'll end the shenanigans and sit back, relax, and enjoy some great Irish music. Get everything set up as you want. And everyone knows, many of you know her, and she truly needs no introduction. Sorry, Bernadette.
It's all right.
That's okay, you're good.
Now you can introduce.
Okay. If you have not had the opportunity to meet her, allow me to introduce Bernadette Winters, the Director of Music at St. Vincent's. Bernadette, the program is yours. Is that keyboard turned on for you? Hit that power button at the very top. There you go. Now you should be good.
We are.
Oh.
Celebrating Patrick's Day, saluting our great marshal and his heir.
too, Meg. I'll help you out.
Over in Killarney, many years ago, me mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low, just a simple little ditty in a good old Irish way, and I give the
have to say that, I'm looking for something to take on that they have to do.
If
Made in Savannah, which we'd like you all to join us singing. So we want to thank you again. I talked to Johnny this morning. He is brokenhearted that he couldn't be here. I really thought you'd be wearing the leprechaun suit. Well, the girls always enjoy the Lions Club because y'all have such a good time, and they missed the trivia today. I'm sorry, they enjoyed that too. But we thank you from all of us at St. Vincent's Academy. We appreciate y'all having us to help you open the Irish season. We wish you all a blessed and happy St. Patrick's Day season. And Aaron, go broad to you all from us. And we're going to close with a great day for the Irish. And Mr. Kenny, I hope it will be a great week and a great day for you too. Thank you.
Give credit to all of the seniors of the St. Vincent's Choir there, but Bernadette, how you keep this going year after year with turnover. Your students graduate, and you still keep this group sounding just as crisp as ever. And hats off to all the girls. They sounded really good.
Thank you very much. And they do all the work. I just wouldn't finish it.
Of course, an appreciation for what you do, Bernadette. I'd like to present you with.
Thank you very much. We use it for our music program.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Mr. Grand Marshal, Mike, an appreciation for coming here today and speaking with us. A token of our appreciation. So thank you. Sure. Closing remarks here, but before I do, Father, let's see if I get shot down for trying to speak another prayer. Bill Riggs, is there closing remarks, please closing prayer, sir?
I'll do the protocol first.
Well, that's not the way the list goes, but we could. Okay, we'll see. Well, I was going to do the protocol after the closing prayer.
Oh,
This is John's favorite prayer, which he does every year. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sunshine warm upon your face. The rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Very good. Thank you. Screaming about the pot of gold here, so Marshall, this is going on. Nice to see what we got here. The last four numbers. 3082.
And when we'll see you in Mexico.
3150. Last four. 3150. Oh, we got two more.
We got 4 more too.
3103.
3103.
Last four numbers. There we go, back there at the back page. One more. Who's got the last one? The lucky two. 3100. Oh.
Thanks, Mama.
I gave you 50 cents.
That's right.
Okay, listen, special thanks to Diane Lapsley for all of the decorations here on the tables and everything. Keith Herb donated the pralines that you see all around. By the way, ladies, there's a box of pralines over here that you can grab from as you exit. So thank you, Keith, for that. David and Donnie Kennedy for the piano there. They're both not present at the moment, but we want to thank them too. So with that, guys, it was a really honor today being with you. Meeting adjourned.
Appreciate it, I got yours. I'll give you mine.